Hey everyone, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Back Battles. Today we're going to be using the OCIC winning team and the one that got second place in the seniors division from Federico and Marco. We got the Duraludon, the Whimsicott, Dracovish, Sylveon, Rotom, Heat, and Conkeldurr. If you haven't checked out the previous episodes, I recommend go check it out, but let's get started and play some games. But before that, today's common question of today is going to be, well, I don't remember the release date of Animal Crossing, but let me know if you are an Animal Crossing fan down below in the description if you ever played Animal Crossing, or if you're not, let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Like, what do you think about it as a franchise in general, even though if you never played it, or do you want to play it, or interested in playing it? But today's battle, our first opponent is going to be against a Corviknight, Passimian, Dusclops, Gastrodon, Grimmsnarl, and Incineroar. It's a strange team because it doesn't look like it has much offense. The Gastrodon's going to be really annoying because this team doesn't have the best answers to Gastrodon. Rotom, Heat plus the Sylveon looks really good here, as well as the Conkeldurr, so those are Pokemon I definitely want to bring. Probably pass on the Dracovish. Yeah, I like the probably Rotom, Heat, Sylveon lead again. I just don't see what really. Well, there is the Incineroar, which I think would lead this time. I just don't know if you're leading Grimmsnarl or if you're gonna lead some like Trickery mode. I think I'm actually gonna lead Rotom, Heat plus Conk, because I think Conk just threatens a lot of damage. But I'm really looking at the Sylveon. I love Sylveon as a lead. Yeah, I'm gonna go Sylveon as a lead, have Conk in the back. Duraludon, I think, is the last Pokemon because it's another Pokemon that can hit the Corviknight for super effective damage. I don't like Whimsicott in this matchup. Fake Tears doesn't really allow me to pick up any specific KOs. We haven't really reused a lot of the main concepts of the team, which I feel like is going to be that Whimsicott Duraludon. Of course, it did win Dallas Regionals. So it's a really strong combination that people should fear, and I feel like Marco did lead it quite a bit on stream, but yeah, we haven't really brought it. This is a perfect scenario for me. It's going to be the Grimmsnarl plus the Dusclops here. I don't know if you have Fake Out or not, but I think just going for a Dark Pulse and Hyper Voice, just go for damage right away, because Grimmsnarl is kind of a threat too. Just goes for a Light Screen though, which is fine. So I'm gonna get a chance to flinch the Dusclops too with Dark Pulse and get super effective damage off, which is always nice. Interested to see what my opponent's trying to set up here. Hyper Voice gonna come out. Okay, not bad damage. The Jack's button gonna come out. Okay, so my opponent's trying to set up something. What are you trying to set up? Gastrodon? Please tell me it's not stockpile variant, because that would be annoying. Let's see who's gonna be brought up. Incineroar, okay. Not really too worried about Incineroar at the moment. And Trick Room? Yep. Okay, so that's fine. I don't mind triggering any setup immediately. Like, if I got the flinch, it was great. It was also my most damaging output move. Guess we just go Conkeldurr here and just protect Sylveon. Sylveon's definitely important in this matchup, so I do want to preserve it. And I definitely want to get Conkeldurr and start going for the Drain Punch. Question is there Ally Switch on the Dusclops? Because, you know, that Ally Switch could make or break it. And yeah, we'll see. I definitely want Sylveon to take as little damage as possible. We can recover the damage with our Conkeldurr by going for the Drain Punch, especially in front of an Incineroar, which will not like taking the Drain Punch. And we could get our Flame Orb activated here. So, bring out the Kong. Are you Dynamax Incineroar? Because it would be very interesting if you Dynamax Incineroar. Yeah, Incineroar, the big bad cat, the big bad kitty is going to actually Dynamax here. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. We really don't see Incineroar Dynamax too much. Let's see what's going to come out. I'm not sure. Max Darkness in a Rotom? Max Flare here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's one of these Bulldoze strategies. It's the weakest policy. I knew someone was gonna make this eventually. Max Darkness, yeah. Conquers it. Oh, okay, I was just about to say that did way too much. It's a crit. I want to read Ally Switch so bad here. I cannot tell you how much I want to read Ally Switch here. And you know what? I don't even know if this Conkeldurr is slower. It depends on if it's Minspeed Incineroar or not, I guess. I'm going for Tom. Because I can't afford if... oh, Grimace comes back. It might not be too bad, but it really just depends. I don't know how fast the Incineroar is. Ah, we were faster. But we get the Drain Punch off, so we get some recovery back. Wish it was onto the Incineroar, though, because the Incineroar is a threat. It's a +2. It's not looking that good for us. Max Flare into... Oh, it's in a Rotom, though. I was really trying to read that Ally Switch. Dang it. But it's fine. We got rid of the Grimmsnarl, and we get to keep our Conk, and we learned that Conk is faster than Incineroar, so that's actually a big step, because we haven't used our Dynamax yet, which is still pretty important. And we have that option to Drain Punch the Incineroar. I really want to call that Ally Switch. Dang it, man. And the Dusclops is back, so we're going to be anticipating Ally Switch this turn. The question is, am I man enough to go for it this time? Am I man enough to click Drain Punch into the Dusclops? That's hard to say. That's hard to say. Can I win without it? I think I could win without reading it. I'm going to Drain Punch. And I'm just going to I Dark Pulse the... I just Thunderbolt. Yeah, I just double up Incineroar. Because I need to Dusclops with the Thunderbolt anyway. Okay, it's Pain Split. And actually it's slower than my Conk. Huh. Drain Punch. Get a lot of damage off. We should recover to near full. Yeah, jeez. Max Flare gonna come out into the Conk, which is no surprise. Conk will go down here, but that's not too bad. I'm able to get Thunderbolt Chip into the Incineroar. And yeah, this isn't too bad of a spot now. It's so annoying, but it's not like the end of the world. So we'll bring out Sylveon here. Dynamax is over. I wonder what the moveset is. We saw Fire move and Dark move, obviously, but we don't know what the rest are. Oh, last turn to Trick Room? Yeah, it is. So I just double protect here. Yep. We've been playing quite a game. We've been playing quite a game, ladies and gentlemen. Dynamax weakness policy Incineroar. Does this have any other tricks that I should know about? Double protect here. Luckily I read no ally switch that time. Pain Split gonna come out. Oh. I think you still go down to Hyper Voice anyway, because you're not Assault Vest. And I think your Dusclops goes down to Thunderbolt. Or Dark Pulse, because yeah, Light Screen's over too. That could have been big if it was like Clay Grimmsnarl, but it's not. It was eject button. But yeah. Just double up the Dusclops slot with Hyper Voice plus Dark Pulse. We're gonna protect here. I don't think Dusclops survives. If it does, I'll be amazed, but I don't think it does. Because you don't have Light Screen at this time. That's actually close. Let's see. Okay, we do KO. Thankfully. Okay. So Incineroar shouldn't be too much of a threat anymore. We still have our Dynamax on deck. I feel like we've actually Dynamaxed a lot late in this game. We're going to see the Gastrodon come out. Perfect. So... yeah, I'll secure the win now. I'm going to go for Hyper Voice, and I'm going to Max Darkness the Gastrodon slot, because I'm going to make sure I get the KO with... I'm just gonna lower the special defense of both of these Pokemon to allow my Hyper Voice just to sweep up. Because, like, my opponent doesn't have anything that can really stop me. If this is stockpile Gastrodon, it can't bulk me out. It can't stall me out, I should say. And, yeah. We should be pretty good right now. Because it can't stockpile more than 3 times. And that means it'll be back in neutral. So, Max Darkness. Yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. And the Hyper Voice. If this Incineroar is actually fast, well, it wouldn't matter anyway because the Incineroar is Bulldoze at -1 speed. So even if it was like max speed Jolly, it wouldn't be faster than Sylveon. So we're able to knock out Incineroar. Bear's gonna activate on the Gastrodon Citrus. Yeah. Earth Power gonna come out, but that's not gonna do like much damage to the Sylveon. That did a lot actually. But yeah. Now we just click Max Darkness. Max Darkness should finish it off, and we click another Hyper Voice, cause yeah, might as well. Battle's gonna be forfeited. My opponent realizes that there's no win con, and we are able to pick up the first battle of today's episode. Oh man, I was like, what is this team? It looks way too defensive for like a hard Trick Room team, cause he only runs Dusclops on hard Trick Room, but. Wait, this Posse Incineroar. Luckily, we were able to play around it. We were able to get most of the calls. My opponent targeted a Conkeldurr with, like, instead of the, what was it, the Rotom, that one turn, could have been a lot differently. I was really expecting Ally Switch. Because my opponent already had some of the tricks. Luckily, we were able to get healing, too. Because even if the Dusclops just stayed in, let's say it had Nightshade. If it went for Nightshade, that could have been gone. Although we saw Bulldoze, we saw Pain Split. We saw Trick Room. We don't know what the last move is. Could have been Nightshade. I assume not. So it could have been something else. It could have been like Ally Switch. Could have been Imprison. Maybe Will-O-Wisp or Taunt of their own. But yeah. Let's get started and play another game. But of course, if you do enjoy this content, be sure to leave a like down below. Shows you support, as well as you can leave a comment down below. Share this video with your friends. And of course, you could subscribe to the channel. Be sure to that bell notification if you do to get updates on the latest episodes, because sometimes YouTube doesn't, even if you hit the subscribe button. So be sure to do that. And you can also check me out on twitch.tv because I do stream and I do answer VGC questions when I'm there. So be sure to check me out. And I'm live. So we got our next opponent, and yeah, we've been kind of on a winning streak with this team. Of course, it can change, and this team definitely looks a bit scary. We got Whimsicott. This is a weird team. We got Whimsicott, the Lucario, Excadrill. This is a really weird team. Excadrill, Gigalith, NDD, Gardevoir. Don't know if I ever seen this combination of Pokemon before. What do I want to do? Probably Whimsicott plus Dracovish, because if you don't lead like something like Gardevoir NDD, I'm in a really good spot. Don't like Rotom Heat. It loses to Mold Breaker Excadrill, and I'm not sure what my opponent's going to try to do. The question is, do I bring Conk or not? Because I think Conk is good if you bring the Steel Offense mode, but there's a very highly chance you bring the Trick Room mode. I just don't think there's a lead that covers both, unless I'm not seeing it. Actually, maybe I could lead Duraludon. I don't think I have time to change my lead though. Ooh. I'm taking the L here. I think I could have led Duraludon actually. The reason I think I could have led Duraludon is because I could have ignored any NDD Gardevoir stuff by going for like Steel Spike, boosting my defense. I think we're fine though. I would have preferred it though. I think Duraludon Sylveon ND would have been good against the Trick Room. And yeah, there is going to be an NDD Gardevoir lead, so this is not looking pretty good for us right now. So I got the lead completely wrong, unfortunately. So I could hope that NDD for some reason doesn't follow me here, which you should. I'm going to go Sylveon here actually. You should... Oh, you should... Oh, Okay, you should always, and I mean always, go for Follow Me Trick Room. Always. So I'm actually gonna Moonblast for Chip, and I'm gonna switch in Sylveon, because these Pokemon can protect, which is nice. Yeah, you should always follow me, and you should always trick him. Maybe you go for Moonblast of your own, but that's fine. Because that means you didn't get Trick Room up. Yeah, Trick Room goes up. I guess the question is, are you setting up Trick Room now? Are you Dynamaxing one of these Pokemon? I'm going to double protect here because I have no idea if there's going to be a Dynamax right now. Because Gardevoir could Dynamax, theoretically. Yeah, I really regret not going with the hard Duraludon lead. Duraludon, Sylveon would have been really good against this combination. Because I could just start setting up Steel Spikes for my Sylveon and I wouldn't have to worry much about the Gigalith. And I would have done big damage to the Gardevoir. So let's see here. Attacked. Mystical Fire, lowering my damage up. Yeah. Makes sense. I can't even fake tears the Gigalith because of the fact that we're under the Psychic Terrain. So there's a lot of problems right now. I just don't know if you're Steel Spike or not. I feel like you do. I think the play is to eliminate everything around the Gigalith and hope that Dracovish can handle the Gigalith in the endgame. So I'm gonna double up the Gardevoir. Because I need to get rid of Gardevoir and NDD for Conkeldurr and Dracovish. Yeah. So I'll go on the offensive against Gardevoir. Because I'm assuming this has Steel Spike on the Gigalith, which is going to be concerned. No Dynamax from that. That's a concern for my opponent up to. Unless you're Dynamaxing Gardevoir for some reason. So Giant Sylveon. If you're Heavy Slam, this works out beautifully for me, but you're probably Iron Head. Or Rock Sliding. Yeah, you're Rock Sliding. Surprising. This goes for Dazzle, okay. Crits my Whimsicott, which I don't think it mattered. I really don't expect it to. Here comes Starfall. This will give her the Psychic Terrain, which is super helpful. And okay. Conk. This the Indie is gonna be a pain to deal with. I feel late game. Here comes Conk. How many turns of Trick Room are left? Because that's pretty big. 2, okay. I need Sylveon to live this turn. So I have no idea if you're going to plan on Dynamaxing the Gigalith or you're saving something in the back, or maybe you want to conserve turns and just knock out the Whimsicott there. I don't get that play. This works out beautifully for me if it works, because I get a double knockout here. It says it's the Psychic Terrain, but it's disappearing to the Max Fairy. Maybe my opponent expects a Max Guard. Not sure. Because Gardevoir is protecting or no? No. So Ice Punch knocks it out. And then I get rid of the NDD, which is like the biggest crucial piece here to, like, Gardevoir NDD was like this things I'm worried about for endgame Dracovish. Because Dracovish should be able to win late game. So NDD goes down. Guts is activated with the Flame Orb. Oh wait, I can't because the Misty Terrain. Okay, that's fine still. I don't need Guts activated here. Gigalith. And Excadrill. My opponent brought all to Sand Mode. I don't know who you're playing at Dynamax. I'm doubling up the Excadrill, even though it might protect here and Gigalith might Dynamax KO me. I think it's fine because I'd get my Dracovish in, which wouldn't make it the end of the world. Caleb's gonna protect. Did Excadrill protect too? Yeah, it did. Okay. That's fine. They drain punched. Starfall. Okay. This endgame's super interesting. I don't know if you're gonna Steel Spike now. So I broke the Sash on Excadrill. If it is Focus Sash, I get to go for Drain Punch here. And I think I should protect Sylveon in case Max Steel Spike comes out, because I don't want Dracovish to be sent in immediately. It looks like my opponent was going to rely on endgame Excadrill. Huh. Interesting endgame decision. It might work out for my opponent though, because I'm like really bad against this right now. I don't know who you're targeting. It should be Conkeldurr theoretically, but like, I'm hoping you try to get a Sylveon to prevent... Well, I don't know what he would prevent actually. Or maybe just to take as minimum damage as possible. Let's see. Steel Spike. It isn't a Sylveon though. But Sylveon goes down anyway, so it didn't matter. Okay. This endgame's gonna be super, super tough. Because I have to call which one protects, right? It's a Life Orb Excadrill. Oh, that's even worse. At least I heal a bit, but Giga's gonna get more damage. Iron Head. Stomping Tantrum. Sand subsides. Oh, that's huge actually. That's huge. Because I get to go Dracovish and I get to click Fish's Friends. Yes. I thought Sand was reset. Okay, this actually works out beautifully. No, actually, big brain. I did notice Sand was I did notice Sand was stopping. I just Fish's Friends here and Ice Punch that Gigalith. Knock out the Excadrill. Yep. Big brain, big brain. So I'm able to get rid of the Excadrill. I'm able to Ice Punch. Not for the freeze. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't activate weakness policy. I get crit by something. Now I can activate it because I'm forced to Fish's Friend that slot anyway. Yep. That was gonna be forfeited. As my opponent realizes that there is no win con, and oh man, that was totally planned. That was not a coincidence and I forgot about Sand. No, I totally planned that. What, you don't believe me? Well, I wouldn't believe me either. Hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. I should have kept a look on the Sand turn. I thought the Sand was reset for some reason. But yeah, we were able to... I guess that game was like... Okay, so... I think my other option was a lot better. I think if I brought the Duraludon, Sylveon would have been super clutch. Like Duraludon, Sylveon, Conk. Because if I got rid of the Psychic types, Conk was going to do really well with Dracovish, I think. What I brought that... What did I bring? Actually, what did I bring? I need to figure out what I brought again. Because I can't remember one of the Pokemon I brought. What was it? Oh, I brought Whimsicott. Yeah, I don't think bringing Whimsicott. Oh, here's the thing. Whimsicott was really good against the other thing. But I feel like, yeah, you probably wouldn't lead Whimsicott, Lucario, or Whimsicott Excadrill. I think Whimsicott Excadrill could be made a case. But then again, you're threatened by Fish's Friend from my Dracovish, so I don't think you would. So yeah, I don't think that would have been a good lead for my opponent, and I definitely respect that lead what my opponent brought as the NDD Gardevoir, and I think I should have just brought the Duraludon. I think Duraludon was super good as a lead case. Maybe like Duraludon, Dracovish, because I forced a Tailwind if like a Whimsicott for some reason led. Duraludon was pretty good against the rest of my team. But I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Baek Battles. Check me out, my description down below. If you want to try out this team, there is the rental code listed down below the description, as well as Marco And Federico's Twitter is linked in the description down below, but you can check out my other stuff. If you want to go an extra mile support my content, there's my Patreon page and my Twitch channel. I already told you what to do in the middle of this video, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.